these guys are peasants. Let's keep them down here. Let's keep them saturated down here instead of trying to uplift the people and give them knowledge, give them wisdom. Real leaders lead with integrity. They create opportunities for others, not just themselves. A lot of great leaders, that's what they did. They created opportunities for people in the community. They didn't just think about themselves. They thought about everybody else. They had a master plan. They showed so much love to people. Nowadays, all we have is what? Leaders that just want to think about themselves, think about the bag, just think about the money instead of thinking about creating opportunities for the people, creating opportunities for their loved ones, not just yourself. So if you want to be in that leader role ship, if you want to be in that leader role, you're going to have to learn how to think about others, not just yourself. See, a lot of leaders came and look what happened to the world. Look at what happened. They didn't create opportunities for the people. They just thought about themselves and they took off with the bag. But then when we had great communities and when we had great leaders in the communities, look what they did. They built things for the people. They helped the people. See, that's what it calls to be a great leader, man. You want to listen to your people, you want to help your people, and you want to motivate your people to get to a higher level, not just yourself. So when we look back in history and we look back at all this, the kings and queens, they kept all that information for themselves. They balled up all that information and they said, you know what? These guys are peasants. Let's keep them down here. Let's keep them saturated down here instead of trying to uplift the people and give them knowledge, give them wisdom, give them all the things that you could have gave the people. And it still happens today. Look what's going on in the world right now. You have the people that got all the money, got all the success, got all the riches. They look down on everybody else, say, oh, those are peasants. Why do you think you have, first class airplane tickets? Why do you think you have, the upper class people that go to the great colleges and the great schools? They can give all this information to all of us, but these leaders are just creating opportunities for themselves and maybe a small group of these people instead of spreading that love all the way around and helping everybody out. And that's the world that we live in, and we all have to understand those things. Once we can understand those things, we can start understanding how wicked at times this world can be. And that's why it's up to you, and that's why I create these videos to help men learn about the leadership and to be better men out here in this world, because us men can change the generations to come in our families and the next generation to come. But we get too numb, we get too comfortable in the BS in life. We get too comfortable with the drinking and the alcohol. We get too busy and too numb to the P word addictions on the websites. Come on, you guys. You guys can do something more. We can create these communities. And the thing about here in America is, me, I'm African American and I'm Native American. I'm the all-American you're ever gonna get out here in America, a true American. I'm not somebody that came over here. My ancestors, way before anybody came and conquered what we call America. See? And you guys got to remember, we never had a chance. Our people don't come together and work together. But when all these other people come to America, when you have all these different races, these different ethnicities, they all come together and they create communities. They create businesses together and they all start thriving. But real Americans that are out here in America, look, they're not working together. They're not building together. So you guys got to remember, we need to start building like-minded communities. We need to start helping out in the communities, and we can change the generation, because the kids, man, they're toast. Look at it, man. These kids are toast. You got all this social media. You got all these things going crazy, man. Everybody fighting. Everybody doing all this stuff. But you can make a change, though. You don't have to be the same way. You just have to take that stand and be that great leader and create opportunities for people around him, not just himself, and help and listen to his people. When you start listening to your people, you can start creating that change, because the people are hurting. The people are mourning. They want to see change. They want to see all these things. But our leaders, they don't care. They're just worried about creating opportunities for themselves and their people. So you guys got to remember, one person can spark that and they can make that change. Remember that. Peace and blessings.